Hey everyone, I'm from computer science background, but here is the thing. If you guys are from a tech background or from maybe a non-tech background, the front-end development is a completely different game. That computer science degree I have, it taught me literally everything related to computer science. It taught me all the theoretical knowledge of computer and technology. Actually, it taught me how to think logically, but here is the reality. It didn't taught me how to build a website that actually solves a people problem. It doesn't taught me how to build a website that is really a user friendly, that is interactive. You guys are watching this video, maybe you are in the same position where I was before, or maybe you want to get into front-end development as a career. So whatever the case is, in this video I'm going to share you exactly the same steps I have taken that point of time to become a front-end developer in just 3 months of time period. And still, if you guys think I'm not from computer science background, I don't have what it takes to become a front-end developer, stop right there. Even if you are from non-tech background, you might actually have something advantage. Being in the industry for more than 5 years, I can confidently tell having a core understanding of the technology you are working on adds a lot of values in the longer run. Still, I am relying on the concepts I have learned in year 2018 when I was starting out. So first thing, in the first month, it's all about learning the basics. So first 2 week, learn the basic of HTML and CSS. Because whatever the project I have built so far in my lifetime, there is always HTML and CSS. So if you want to skip, you can skip, but your life will be a hell. So it's your choice. So when you start learning, learn all the fundamentals, learn the flexbox, learn the grid system, learns how you can make websites responsiveness. In the second week of the first month, you have to start learning the JavaScript. Look, HTML and CSS can be used to build the perfect website, but to add interactions, to add some kind of event-based behavior, there should be JavaScript used. So understand the basics, understand the functions, how JavaScript works, the arrays, the different data types, DOM manipulations. Understand all the basic concept of JavaScript at first. And then only when you mix HTML, CSS and JS together, then the beautiful websites can be built. So in year 2018, when I was learning, there was one platform called W3 Schools. I have used that platform a lot to learn these concepts. So this is free. So I'll put the link below. So go there, watch all the core concepts of HTML and CSS. So by just learning how to build a website doesn't make sense, right? So the tech industry is growing and you have to match that speed, right? In order to make yourself a capable one who is ready for the industry, you have to match the standard. And to match the standard, there are so many different frameworks. So I have researched a lot. I have tried so many different kinds of framework. And at that point of time, I decided I have to do with React.js. So I started learning the React.js. So that is the framework from the Facebook itself. It is so widely popular. There is, a huge community. So maybe I'm biased, but I suggest you to start with React. So how to learn React? So React is a framework, right? It kind of abstracts so many things that you don't have to build from scratch, right? So learn the fundamentals of React, how React works, what are the component life cycles, how the state management things handle in React.js, what is Redux. So understand the ecosystems of React first, because since it is a framework, it adds a lot of values. So the best way to learn React.js in the right way, go to the official website of React. There is a thing called documentation. Start reading all the core concepts and the fundamental of React.js, because at the end of the day, you have to kind of copy some of the syntax, some of the standard, how React says, okay, you have to write this thing this way. So once you're done, learning about React, there is also other framework called a design framework. So there are so many design framework that is compatible with React.js. So I suggest you to start with the Metro UI, which has the larger audience base, large community, so many different components, and also easy to start with. So go to their official websites, see the documentations, learn the fundamentals, how Metal works, what are the component available, how to customize the component, how to add my own customized design systems, right? So if you understand the basics of this design framework, then only you can mix design framework and React together to build the platform that you have imagined. So the question for you, by just learning how to code, how to do a front-end stuffs, and how to work with the framework, is that all? Is that enough to go to the market, apply for a job, and get the job? The answer is no. Because at the end of the day, you have to work with the teams. You have to collaborate, right? There should be some professional skills you need to have. In the third month, use your time to become a market ready. Use that time to learn design system, to learn collaboration tool, to learn project management frameworks, how team works, what are the communication channel industry utilize, right? Use this time to learn how to refactor your code, how to optimize your code, how to write documentations, right? Use all these things because these things are required when you go to the industry, because at the end of the day you are solving some problem, right? And if you solve that problem in non-optimal manner, that is a waste, right? So in order to make optimal solutions, you have to do things in a standard way. Okay, this is the last step, step 4, and this is a bonus step. Learning and learning and learning doesn't make sense, right? You have to apply somewhere. If you have a job, you'll apply to the job, but if you are learning, you have nothing to apply that knowledge, right? So build some real life projects. Whatever you have learned so far in your journey, use that knowledge as an element and use that to build some kind of real life problem. I will tell you what I have built in that time. I have built one tax manager platform. I learned the CRUD operations, how the adding thing, how updating thing works in the front end. After that, I built some sort of e-commerce, like how the session works, how the local storage works, how the real-time interaction works with the help of JavaScript. And maybe I have built some admin system also. I played with some real-time data and built some kind of pictorial representations. So that way, all together, by building this series of projects, I have learned different new concepts. Sometimes I miss something while learning, right? But when I jump into building something useful, I will came to know most of the time, okay, this is the thing I have to implement. Oh, this is the new thing, right? That way my knowledge base has been increased so much. And I have, included those projects I have built into my portfolio. And because of what, I have got some of the interviews calls, my CV has been shortlisted in some companies, right? So this is a plus point. So I request you, please build the portfolio. You cannot escape, this step actually. This is the must. I wish someone in 2018 said me this thing. Frontend is not just about learning everything. It's about learning the fundamentals and make yourself so capable enough whatever the technologies come into the future, you are able to adapt, right? So 7 years later, if you see me now in 2025, I am using the same fundamental what I have learned in 2018. So it's all about how I understand those fundamentals and using in my day-to-day activities. So still I'm learning, still I'm figuring out. Technology is evolving, right? Every day new and new innovation is happening around. So still I'm figuring out how to get good at front-end development. So it's all about learning and make yourself capable enough. So next week I'll try to deep dive into some of the major topic of front-end development. So subscribe now so that you will not miss. So since this is my new channel, I have just started uploading a video. So please support me by doing a like, comment, maybe share. But if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I will be happy to help you out. So till then, until next video, take care. Bye bye.